Hey geniuses, welcome to another awesome video where we make numbers a little less terrifying and a whole lot more manageable. Today we're diving into standard form, also known as scientific notation. So what's the deal with standard form? Well, it's how we take numbers that are either too big or too small. Oops, we're not talking about their size. Yes, that's what I mean. Standard form is used to write without getting a hand cramp and express them simply. Here's how it works. In standard form, we write numbers as a times 10 raised to the power of n. A is a number between 1 and 10, and n is an integer which can be positive or negative. All right, let's jump into some examples. Let's tackle this number, 3,500,000. First, we want a number between 1 and 10, so we move that decimal point all the way to 3.5. But how far did we move it? Exactly 6 places to the left. And since we moved to the left, our exponent is positive. So in standard form, this becomes 3.5 times 10 to the 6th. Looks way cooler than 3,500,000, right? Next up, let's shrink things down with 0.000000042. We want a number between 1 and 10 again, so move the decimal to get 4.2. This time we move 7 places to the right. And since we moved right, our exponent is negative. So in standard form, we get 4.2 times 10 to the negative 7. What about numbers like these? These guys aren't in the standard form yet. Let's fix that. 995 is the same as 9.95 times 10 squared. And when we multiply that with 10 to the 7th, we get 9.95 times 10 to the 9th. 0.085 is the same as 8.5 times 10 to the negative 2. And when we multiply that with 10 to the negative 5, we get 8.5 times 10 to the negative 7. Now you might be wondering, why do we even need this? Well, here's the scoop. It simplifies calculations. Whether you're calculating the mass of a planet or measuring the size of an atom, standard form makes those crazy numbers a lot easier to handle. For example, the distance from Earth to the Sun is around 150 million kilometers. But in standard form, it's just 1.5 times 10 to the 8th. Way easier, right? It also reduces errors. When you're dealing with a bunch of zeros, one slip and you're off by a million. Standard form makes things neat and tidy, cutting down the chances of those sneaky mistakes. Want to know which number is bigger at a glance? Easy, just compare the exponents. For instance, 2 times 10 to the 6th is a lot bigger than 3 times 10 to the 3rd 4. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more math magic.